Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Strange Brigade, which I'm told is kind of like Left 4 Dead, but I don't know much more than that. So, first of all, campaign. Should we do Harbin's dig site? That's a good choice, isn't it? Since it's the only option. Character setup. There's 4 characters. Lalangu Rashida, Gracie Braithwaite, Professor Archimedes De Quincey, Frank Fairburn. See, I was going to go for the Professor, as he's a Professor, but that De Quincey bit makes me seem like it could be French, and I can't have any part of that. Should we go with this fine fellow here, Frank Fairburn? In fact, no, I'm going to go with her, because it says explosives, and also she's got a shotgun.
Gracie Braithwaite, the lethal Lancashire lass.
From Lancashire, no less. My home county. That's not remotely true. If you're from England, you know that's not true.
The Strange Brigade, on their way to devil knows where, at the start of yet another thrilling.
If this has got the aesthetic of like a 50s radio show, I am so on board for that.
No rest for the wicked.
Evil never rests, so nor can we.
Just as long as it goes better than that mess at Patagonia.
Patagonia, eh? How intriguing. I wonder what...
Hush, all you. Here's your ladyship.
Thank you, Gracie. Yes. Egypt again, Professor De Quincey. And this is why.
Egypt, land of ancient...
I assumed this game was going to have really low production values, but it very much feels like a proper game, doesn't it?
Undercover work she does for the department.
Veronica, an invaluable contributor to the Brigade's efforts.
Kind of want to skip through this, but how will we follow this story otherwise?
Searching for the legendary tomb of Seteki.
Seteki? That black-hearted fiend.
Without the subtitles, I'd have assumed he was called Sir Teki, not Seteki.
Her final resting place has been lost for millennia. Miss Brownridge's task was to ensure it remained so, but her last communication indicated that Harbin had found the tomb and was about to open it. We haven't heard from her since, and must now fear
spooky
the
setup.
worst.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Prepare yourselves, Brigade. Secure the dig site and find the tomb. If Harbin has indeed opened it, and free the thing imprisoned inside.
Did that guy just pick up a club?
What horrors you will soon be facing.
A plucky Brigade agent missing, and some damn fool possibly setting free an ancient evil. Time to call on the services of the Strange Brigade.
Why are they parachuting in? When is this set? It's got the look of like between World War 1 and 2 to me, but it's hard to tell. I hope this is good. I'm actually quite looking forward to this being good.
What thrilling tales and awe-inspiring adventures await our heroes.
It looks
today.
pretty nice. It's very crisp, isn't it? Okay, I don't know what those orange patches of light are. Ignore
There's
those.
work here to be done.
It's a curious issue.
It's a grand day for it and no mistake. Not like a chance to stretch your legs and kill some wrong-uns.
Okay, I got an infinite pistol. I already like that. Which means that I get to go ham with my main weapon and still have a pistol. Are we thinking like
Blocked in already.
hordes of
By
enemies?
wood, no less curses. Is this the end for
Okay. I'm not saying the game has frozen, but the game has frozen. Sound is still working. Yep. It's not responding. It's good. And it's crashed. Okay. So much for that then. Let's just try restarting that, shall we? See how that gets us there, maybe. This is something that annoys me. I can launch it in Vulkan, I can launch it in DirectX 12. I don't know what the difference is. Let's go. I was DirectX 12 last time. I'm gonna go Vulkan this time. I should know the difference. The game should tell you the difference. It doesn't. At least if it's like DirectX 11 and 12, you can have a surely harsh guess of which is better. It occurs to me I wasn't showing you any of that. Right, let's take 2, shall we? You know, maybe it was a one-off. It happened to crash. Maybe this is the reason why I've seen this game about a fair bit, like on storefronts and like, you know, for sale in places, and it's been sort of pushed marketing wise, but I've never seen anyone else play it. Maybe it is just generally unplayable. Right, let's jump in. Yep, just skip all this time. Harbin's dig site. Yep. Loading bars. Christ, I haven't seen them in years. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? Right. And when I say I haven't seen them, I mean I just don't see them much. My computer normally loads before it's an issue. Right, is it going to crash at the exact same point?
Blocked in already by wood, no less. Curses.
Okay, no, we're good. Right, we're through. Immediately reload. Actually, it's wise for me to reload, isn't it? This is a...
Oh, goody, reading, my favourite.
I'm wondering, if you're playing multiplayer, does it... Are all 4 of you starting in a different place, or do you all start in the same place?
Magical moggies. What tantalizing treasures are they hiding?
Do we shoot the cat?
Let's see what this one's got for us.
I think I was supposed to shoot the cat. I just assumed this would be first person as well.
Wood, the ancient nemesis of all adventurers. How will our heroes ever hope to bypass such a thing?
Items such as grenades can be thrown. Hold left bumper to aim and release.
Huzzah! Onwards, strange brigade.
Bats.
There's adventure
Why'd it have
to
to be
had.
bats?
Oh my! What's this?
Ooh, enemies. What are they going to be? Zombies? Skeletons?
Good lord!
Something in between?
Nefarious necromancy. What horrific hocus pocus summons these cadaverous creations back to
I
loads
presume
of life?
these are a magic-based enemy, as opposed to viral.
Look lively, Gracie lass. You're about to meet your first ancient Egyptians.
Ooh, money. Oh, that was this shotty. It's quite pleasing to use. Might experiment with some other buttons. That's
What
roll.
astounding agility.
B does nothing. That does nothing. I feel like there's someone behind me, but who can say? Oh yeah, I don't have unlimited ammo, do I? I feel like my ammo won't be limited though. I don't put it away not reloaded. That's just insane. Health potion. Press up to use or down to drop it. Okay, so it's going to be Left 4 Dead style health, isn't it? The surprising thing is, I don't know if I'm just sort of in a tutorial or it's going to eventually just... Like, is this a tutorial and I'll kind of join up with the rest of the brigade at some point? Or do they only appear in multiplayer? Treasure chests.
What's this? Treasure trapped behind iron bars? Surely our heroes... Hello, that looks rather interesting.
Alright, hold RT.
A locked gate, an abandoned
Some sort
camp.
of
The
amulet
plot
magic.
thickens.
See that? I don't know if you're seeing this, but on my screen I'm seeing like flashes of orange every now and again. I think it's some sort of graphical lighting issue maybe. Odds are that's purely being caused by the method I have to employ to record this, and isn't consistent in the game. But might not be true. Alright, so I can change out my equipment. So these were the 4 weapons the other guys had. So that's automatic rifle, a repeater. Don't know what the difference there is. This is my shotgun, and this is like a bolt action, well, it's lever action actually, rifle. And there's upgrades. Yeah, auto pistol. So grenade, Molotov cocktail, which is very fancy, a sticky grenade, and dynamite. I'll stick with what I got. It seems fine. But what was the last thing? Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Right, okay. I didn't really know what that was, but I didn't have options, so it's fine. Shoot me.
Oh, well spotted. Yes, looks like you're on the right track here.
I'm guessing I have to shoot so many of these to unlock the door.
Yeah. Glory. I can think of a few good uses for these
oh shit, enemies. Oh shit, lots of enemies. Cheese it. Alright. So they're not super fast yet, are they? I shouldn't really be wasting my shotgun here, should I? I should save that for the bigger encounters. Oh. How effective is the pistol? Not very. I should swap back. It's that knockback. You can't get away from that, can you? There's such a joy to the shotgun. It was. Yeah, it was a gun they got right years ago in video games, and it hasn't needed to change. Oh, oh! I curb stomped his ass. I wonder. Bit of a chain reaction going there. I'm guessing that bar in the middle is some kind of special attack that I'm building. Because there's definitely some kind of magical element to these characters.
Yeah, something you won't see at Regent's Park Zoo.
What's most off-putting?
Fantastic.
Yeah, the most off-putting thing about this is how far out the camera is. If this was a bolted to the shoulder sort of third-person cam, it would make it like a Resident Evil style, slightly tense affair. Because it's zoomed out so much, and you move really well. Like, I've got full range of motion. It's not what I was expecting. Right. Okay, so that was my special. Slightly wasted it. Oh. And I had something there. I was doing different. Open chest, 500 gold.
What magical
so this has got to be something good, isn't it? Oh, a huntsman's scope rifle.
You say? How fantastic.
Oh, I can have 2 weapons. Oh, I did not expect that. And the Y button changes between them. That's not great. All right, I threw my potion. I didn't use it. Thank Christ. Actually,
need of a little pick-me-up.
Might as well use that. Was that enemy stronger, or did I just fail to hit him? Is there some sort of RNG to it? I've now got a scoped rifle as well. Well, this looks horrifying to use. Particularly in this sort of combat. That's something that always bugged me about a zombie sniper game. Was that the whole thing was sniping. You're fighting zombies. The two don't really combine that well. Right, full ammo.
Whatever's happened here, no one managed to escape on one of those boats.
Right. There's no one behind me. Is there anyone behind me? It's hard to tell. This game has a weird audio bug where it would default to playing out of your monitor, your computer monitor speakers instead of like your headphones or whatever, which I managed to get around, but it wasn't easy. But it means instead of having like surround sound audio, I currently have stereo audio, which you miss it when it's gone. So that little skull means I got a headshot. This much I'm learning.
It belongs in a museum or in our bank accounts.
That is the lamest attempt at
Yes, this should certainly pack a paranormal
Sun's
punch.
fire gem. Yeah, that's the lamest attempt at like a Indiana Jones quote I've ever seen. I like the aesthetic though. It's got that going for it. So I opened this door earlier, didn't I? Oh, new enemies.
Size of these blighters.
Rad
Some
scorpions.
swift gunplay could cut them down to size.
Sinister stinger. Crawl forth into the action. I'm gonna attempt to use a grenade.
Blimey Nora, watch out for them
All right.
stingers!
Alright, so it's 2 shots from either gun does them in. So what I thought was an explosive barrel actually just had a guy in it. I'm starting to realise how to aim this gun as well. It's just the top of that little black line is the aiming job. I think this weapon I've got is... I haven't actually got it. It's just got like a limited amount of ammo. Once it's gone, it's gone. So I'm... Well, I don't know. I should save it to a certain extent, but not too much. Wow, that pistol is not something to rely on.
Yourself something nice?
Oi, scorpion boy. Alright, shit, reload quickly. It's the risk with a 2-shot rifle, isn't it? You gotta get them quick or you're fucked. Line it up. Is that it? Do you think they add more enemies for multiplayer or? Because I'm sure this is supposed to be a fully multiplayer game, but there's
jolly useful.
the single player. Just single. Oh. Didn't even see that. I like that. It's nice. It seems to do damage just by being there as well. So I think the main difference between the characters seems to be their look and their special ability. I think the loadout you can just change as and when. Line them up. Amulet charge. Let's use it. So I've got it out. Is that doing anything? I don't really know how to like not have it out, to be honest. The controls have not really been explained to me. Given that there's been tutorial stuff, not many aspects have been sort of maintained. I think this might just suck up the like the kind of experience they drop. It's like mana, isn't it? Money, money, money.
A key. I wonder what secrets this crafty little devil will unlock.
Ammo full. And the game has just crashed, I suspect. So, well, I mean, I reckon that might have crashed my entire system this time. Yes, it looks like it has. So far, Strange Brigade seems like a fun game, but also seems like a game that breaks constantly, which is not really what you want, particularly if you're playing online. Because like, if there's just one of you and it crashes a lot, it's not too bad. But if there's 4 of you always crashing, and that can be an issue. So that fully crashed, and just, it's the most insulting kind of a crash as well, where the game just stops running. It just flat out turns off. It doesn't say, oops, I've crashed. There's no crash report comes up. There's nothing to help you. It's just like, oh, off, I'm done. Which is annoying, because I was actually quite enjoying the gameplay. Sort of a kind of arcadey-ish shooter. I'm on board for that. But seems to run like total dog shit. And it's not that new anymore. I've had this for a while. I tried recording it ages ago and it didn't really work. When did it come out? I want to say back in at least August. I'm now trying to look it up. Yeah, so it came out late August. So it's been out like, what? Almost 2 months? And but it's got mostly positive reviews. And yet it seems to run like arse. Maybe it's just for me. Maybe they paid for a lot of reviews. I don't know. It's made by Rebellion. I'm sure I know them from somewhere. Yeah, they made. Yeah, they do. They make Sniper Elite. I thought they might. It had a similar feel. Yeah. You know what? Your mileage might vary. I think honestly, it just doesn't like my system for some reason. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.